Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hello. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Amy.
How are you?
Doing?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I lost my toolbar. I'm having technical difficulties, guys.
Oh, no.
What is happening? Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
I don't mind you most of the time anyway.
You know how sometimes on a Mac your dock goes away?
Yes.
When you're using dual monitor?
Yes.
I have to fix it.
And the only way I've found to make it easily fixable, but it would fuck up what we're doing right now, is just close the lid and open it again, and it'll move it back.
Oh, I go to settings and I go to dock, and
you can do that. But if it just happens and you're not on a video, just close the lid, open it, it goes right back.
Oh, that's good to know. Mm-hmm. Okay. Guys, welcome to Little Miss Recap, BT90, one of our faves. It's such a good season.
Such a good season. I was sad last week that we had no BT90 because of the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're back. I love this season so much. I hate all of these people, but I love this season.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I have some announcements up top.
Hit us.
Number one, I want to say that I have a true crime podcast.
Yes, you do.
And I realized that I don't promote it enough, I guess, because some BDFs were talking to me and they were like, can you cover this? Can you cover this? And I'm like, I covered it. Right. And they're like, where? I'm like, I have a whole other true crime podcast. They had no idea.
Okay.
So I'm like,
people don't know what MSW is.
Yeah.
It's not a master's in social work.
Right. So Murder She Watched is my true crime podcast. We do 2 episodes a week on Patreon over there, 1 on the free feed. Amanda and I just did the Lifetime movie of the Karen Reed story, which was horrific.
Horrendous. We did the work so you don't have to, but you can listen to us talk about it because that's way more entertaining than the movie.
Yeah. And Becca and I are doing the Murdoch scripted series over there. We did the entire Staircase.
It's amazing.
Documentary and scripted. So it's all over there. Mm-hmm. Also, I do have a special tier here on Little Miss Recap at the $25 level where you get both podcasts, all content.
Yep.
But if you're budget conscious, it is cheaper to do 8 and 8, like here and there. So just keep that in mind. Okay. My second announcement is I would like to make a statement.
Okay. Did you clear this with the Little Miss Recap PR firm?
I did not, but I'm just winging it.
Okay. I trust you.
All right. A couple weeks ago, I made a flippant comment about using AI for our Sister Wives episode to generate categories. Mm-hmm. The reason that it was a joke, in my opinion, was because if you've listened to the 670 episodes before this,
yes,
you would know that I hate AI. It has destroyed my industry as a creative writer.
Yes.
As just a writer, content writer, technical writer, you name it.
Yep.
If writer's in the title, AI is probably doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I come from a family of artists. You know, I'm a big supporter of the arts and I hate AI. I never thought I'd have to clarify that, but here we are.
Here we are.
So the reason I was so disappointed in myself is because I actually caved and I used it.
Mm-hmm.
I used it to generate the stupid picture.
Yep.
Where I look like a trashy Bratz doll.
Mine is really cute, though.
Yours is cute. So, yes, I did ask you all to shame me. And boy, did you deliver. Mm-hmm. So, won't be using AI again anytime soon. We every day. I know it's in our lives. If you use predictive text, you got it.
If you use any product anywhere in the world, I really struggle with this because I'm in the tech industry and the ways in which I am pushed daily to use it more and more and more and more
terrifying.
And more. To
not
not
you're
use
training
AI,
your replacement.
To not use AI, I would literally have to leave my entire career.
Yeah.
It's a problem. And Todd and I, as tech people, talk about this all the time, are real legit concerns. I know your sister has concern. Like it's everywhere. It's a problem.
It's everywhere. Yeah. But we don't embrace it.
No. I go out of my way to not use it when I can.
Yeah. So that's my statement. Okay. My next announcement is I want to thank the BDFs who have helped me with my little tailbone situation. I was complaining about my tailbone.
Yes.
It's still hurting, but one of the BDFs sent me to Cushion Lab.
Oh.
And I got this nice cushion that I sit on my chair now, and it is like sitting on a cloud.
Oh, do I need one?
You might.
Since we have the same chair?
And it's a business expense.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we both have junk in our trunk?
Yeah. So it's lovely. I love it so much. So thank you to the BDF who did that. Okay. I think that's all the announcements I have.
Okay.
I want to thank Gibson Johns who joined Axel and I on The Traders. It was a lot of fun.
I can't wait to hear that. We have not watched The Traders yet. We watched Love is Blind episode 5 last night when we got home from our date.
Oh, I can't wait for you to watch episode 6.
Oh my God.
Oh, now we need to talk about it.
Okay. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, so we'll talk about it later.
Okay. All right.
I just think somebody is really not into their partner.
Okay. All right, guys. We're here to talk about 90 Day Fiance, before the 90, season 8, episode 10, Prepare for Arrival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So we got Emma and Zayed. She says Zied. She says Zied.
She does say it. She does say
Zied. Phonetically how she says it.
I don't necessarily trust her to be the one saying it right, but that's how she says it.
Yeah. I apologize if it's wrong. I tried to do what she's doing. And then we have Forrest and Sheena. We have Laura and Birkan. And we have Lisa and Daniel, Jovon and Annalin, Stig and Aviva. We got everybody.
Except for Rick and Trish. And I was kind of grateful for the break.
Okay. So we want to end, as always, with Lisa and Daniel, correct?
For sure.
Yeah. So why don't we start with Emma and Zied since we're here?
Yeah, you have more than I do. I just have Forrest and Lisa.
Okay. So they're going to the desert for Emma's Moroccan desert camel birthday.
I want to ride a camel.
Oh, really?
I want to ride a camel.
I'd be scared of one.
I told Todd that. He has ridden a camel. He says it's real bumpy and real smelly.
Yeah, my sister rode one too and said it was not great.
Yeah.
But yeah. She says her dream of finally riding a camel is going to come true. And also, we are so connected after the sex. Again, this is a man who takes his culture very seriously. And, you know, we don't know the circumstances of what happened, but he gave in and had sex with her and probably doesn't want her telling a national television audience.
Yeah, stop saying it to not just a national, an international television audience.
Yes,
that you
thank you.
You don't need to say it,
yes.
Emma.
Global audience.
We don't need to say it.
So she's like, I woke up feeling so great. And he's like, yes, me too. I feel like a schoolboy. And the producers ask him why he's in such a good mood today. And he's like, well, she just makes me so happy and I'm falling in love. Because he doesn't want to talk about it.
Right. Because it's verboten.
Yes. Cody Brown.
Yes.
This bitch is wearing heels to the desert. Amanda.
Okay. Amy. And he tells her not to do it. And she goes, but these are desert heels because they're chunky. The joy I had watching her almost break her ankle in these stupid shoes was maybe not my best look, but it was intense. So she's like, babe, this kind of looks like Mars, babe. And then they see the camels and she's like, oh, how cute. Oh, God.
Stop it. Stop it.
Her voice and her language is so annoying. It's so annoying.
So this is going exactly how we think it would.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, hi, it's my birthday to everybody who doesn't care. She can't walk in
Amy
the heels.
Archer on her birthday.
Yes, that's me. 100%. Again, I want the Nancy Salzman of it all, a big banquet for my birthday.
I'll work on that for you this year.
So she can't walk in the heels. No shit. And then she sees the tent. Oh my God, babe. This is so cute. Oh, a bed. There's only one, babe. And he's like, yeah, mine is elsewhere.
In a different tent. I'm in a different yurt from you. I don't know I don't know where the line is between a yurt and a tent. I think there's a difference, but I don't know what it is. Regardless, he's in a different room, girl. Because you know what? He needs to be because you're not married.
100%. 100%.
Jesus Christ.
So she finally puts slippers on to actually ride the camels. Thank God. Because you would hurt. I would think you would hurt the camels with your heels bumping into them.
Well, I mean, sometimes you do spur. I'm not worried so much about the camels being hurt by your heels. I'm worried about her breaking an ankle. And I did appreciate that for the balance of this time, she's just in her slippers. She just gives up.
I need the BDFs to come through on something for me.
Oh, okay.
I need to know why she is so into this wig. Does she have, is she like me and a hair loss girly on her hair loss journey?
Right.
And so like, is she trying to cover that up? Is what's underneath the wig? This is what I need to know.
And why is it so far forward on her forehead?
I guess what I'm asking.
Does she have some forehead trauma that maybe her forehead is very large? And so she's trying to compensate? I don't know, but it's not good.
I need to know, is this a choice or is this a requirement? Yes. Because if it's a choice,
it's not a good choice.
Not a good one.
And if what you want is long hair and you struggle to grow long hair, why don't you just get extensions?
Good point. Good point. That's why I don't know what's going on under there.
She might have a situation about Lisa. Just with
me where like I have a bald spot.
Right.
No extensions are going to fix that.
Not really.
Although I can clip shit in back there. Bunky Lindsay has talked to me about this a little bit. Lindsay Bunkingham. So maybe, I'll employ her services once I get closer. But yeah, for right now, you guys are just going to have to stare at me with no hair.
You're adorable.
So they're on the camels and she's like, best birthday ever. I just hate her.
Do your girls talk like this?
No.
Okay,
no.
I didn't know if it was an age thing, maybe. No. Okay, good.
So he says, I have a surprise for you later. And she's like, oh, babe, I'm excited.
Oh my God.
He hates her, right?
I hate her.
He hates her too.
I hate her. Everyone hates her.
So she tells the camera, he knows I want to get engaged on my birthday, so it better happen. Okay. The next day, they're having a romantic dinner. And I wrote, how much money does this guy have?
It's actually that night. Still that night.
Okay. How much money do they have, though?
I don't know. Like,
how he works in tourism. All the stops here.
He is, but he also works in tourism. So maybe he like knows people and
maybe. They're having chicken tagine again. And she says, this is literally the only thing we've been eating. And I wrote, I'd be fine with that. Looks delicious.
Yeah.
So she's like, babe, look at the sunset. Do I look pretty with the sunset, babe? Is this a good view, babe? Oh now, in one of the greatest scenes, he's cold and she has to give him her sweater.
Oh, I love it.
And now he says, here's the real surprise. And she's like, oh,
where's my fingers?
Where's my ring?
Look, I have my nail polish done. It's ready to go.
And it's a cake that says happy birthday. Now, I would be surprised. I would be thrilled to be surprised with the cake.
I surprised you with a cake and you were thrilled.
I would rather a cake over a diamond. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm anti-diamond.
Yeah.
I would rather a cake.
I understand.
And I think we are seeing her in real time realize that the cake is the only surprise. I think she's digging into it thinking the diamond is in there.
Oh, is this like a Whitney Levitt on slow-mo where we put the pregnancy test in the cake?
Yikes. Production trolls her with a womp womp. And he takes her back to the tent and she tells the camera, I feel like he's not sure of me. And I'm starting to think that this proposal won't happen. No.
Because it won't, girl. No.
So now they have a talk the next morning. They're having tea. And he says, how does it feel being 28 years old for one day? Like, just make it small talk.
Sure.
And he apologizes for freezing his ass off yesterday. And she says, well, babe, I wish my birthday was a little more special. And he says, I brought you out to the desert. I gave you a camel experience that you wanted. I had a cake for you. I had chicken tagine for you. You don't see that as special?
A romantic dinner in the desert? Girl.
Mm-hmm. And she says, I was expecting more, babe, like a proposal. I'm sorry. Okay, so he should have saved all his time and money and just took her down to the waterfront and gave her a ring.
Yeah, that's all she wants.
Yeah, just give her $100 ring.
All she wants is to check that box.
Yeah, it's gross. It's
so fucked up.
It's so gross because it's not, we usually see this with the sexes reversed.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about him.
No.
Like he could be anybody. She doesn't care.
She has in her brain, I think, some of it. I'm 28 years old now. Why aren't I married? Why aren't I engaged? Wouldn't it be romantic to meet somebody in a foreign country and be swept there and be engaged?
Yeah.
She has fallen into the trap of, I only care about the wedding. I don't care about the marriage.
You're right. Oh, could you imagine her as a bride?
Oh, God. If she's this obnoxious just as a pre-bride.
Wow. Pre-bride.
She's a pre-bride.
Pretty good. Pretty good. So he's like, I don't know if we're ready to be engaged. He says, for me, I'm not ready. I don't feel like I know you completely. He says, I feel like you keep lies from me. Like, for example, that time you ghosted me, you said it was a breakup, but I think I need more details.
Yeah.
And she tells the camera, well, I guess I'm going to have to tell Babe about Muhammad. So she says, okay, babe, last time I was here in Morocco, I was with a guy that I was visiting who I was dating. And she tells him how she made an account on a dating app to catch Muhammad cheating on her and ended up meeting Ziad.
That's not a story that as Ziad I would feel very confident in.
Same. And she says, babe, I was into you, but Muhammad and I got back together, so I had to ghost you. And he's like, wait a minute. What? You were here with another guy in my country, in my city?
You were in Marrakesh?
So she says, one more thing, babe. We got engaged. And that's where we leave them. We don't see anymore.
Oh, I don't think this is going to go over well for Ziad. I don't think he's going to enjoy this. And next week we see the next time on Elise. So somebody's going away.
Somebody's done. Amanda, let's go to Forrest and Sheena with the screenshot heard round the world.
I enjoy sharing that with people.
I might tell Timmy to use as the episode cover for this because it's wild.
It is wild. I enjoy you sharing it with people in our circle who also have the screeners already. So you're not giving anything away. And just the responses, the same response I had. What?
There is a scene where Molly and Deb and those guys are in their tubs. And I don't know, you guys, I know you've caught it, guys, because if you saw it, it burned your eyeballs. The camera pans up between Molly's legs. Like VAD shot. Like, meow, right in there.
It's the wild shot you have when someone's birthing.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's bad. Anyway, okay, so we pick up where we left off. Forrest and Molly the next day are debriefing about the dinner, where Sheena cried and admitted that she's lied about everything. Forrest says he thought it went really well because all of Sheena's lies are out on the table now. And it's refreshing to have it all out there.
Sure.
Molly in a talking head is like, the fuck he talking about? That did not go well. What are you talking about, you idiot child?
And again, this is all fake.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So there's that hanging over our heads.
This is what I was saying to you and Becca. This story would still be so compelling.
Yes.
We don't need to pretend like we've never met in person before.
Correct.
Why don't we just make before the 90 days just mean time before someone shows up on their visa?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the first meeting.
No, it doesn't have to be. I agree with you.
And this lying is stupid because, again, this is really compelling even without that.
Yeah, I agree.
So Molly is like, he should be horrified by what happened last night, not happy. And she tries to explain / ask, is Sheena someone you can trust, Forrest? Like, really? And he's like, yes, because she told us everything and promises that she'll make positive changes. Oh, Forrest, you sweet summer Pollyanna child.
I really struggle with this because the whole concept of it, like, it's her money.
It's her money.
I don't know.
I don't know why she has to lie about it, but it's her money. If she wants to throw it out of the trike that she took, it's her money to do that with. They're not married.
Right. And Molly is just so, anyway, go on. I'll
I don't like Molly
as we go.
So, but she's like, now her family can pay her back, and that's what's important. So it's all positive. And he thinks she's not going to need to lie anymore. My next point is what I just said. You sweet summer child.
Yeah.
She's going to continue to lie because I think she's a compulsive liar. For whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is, but I think she can't help but lie.
I think what it is she has a hard time having hard conversations. And people who can't have hard conversations often lie.
Yeah.
And I tell my daughters, I tell anyone I talk to that, we're talking relationship advice or whatever. If your partner can't have a hard conversation, you're going to have to accept lies in your relationship. And that sucks.
It's one or the other.
Yeah. Yep.
So, now it's time for Sheena and Steve. I love that his name is just Steve.
And
I don't know
just,
why.
Just to add a point to what I just said, sometimes those lies are just like, everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When it's really not. So I just want to say, like, the lies don't have to be harmful.
Right.
But you want somebody who can have hard conversations.
I agree. Yeah. So Sheena and Steve, her dad, are going to have a talk. And her dad is like,
delightful. I like Steve.
I like Steve a lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Steve is like, the fuck what happened last night? He's like, why did you tell them that, like, we were going to beat you and throw you into the streets if you didn't give us money? Like, why did you lie about who we are?
Yeah.
And he's like, you told them we took your money. Like, I could see being Steve. I would be really hurt by this, that I was painted in this light.
Yeah, me too.
Because Molly and Dev, regardless of whether they met before or not, walk into this thinking that Steve is a monster.
100%.
And he does not appear to be a monster.
No, not at all.
He has cultural expectations,
but
he does not appear to be a monster. And she's like, look, I just couldn't say it clearly that I'm trying to help them. And I was really afraid of losing Forrest, and he wants to save money. And that's why I was forced to lie.
Because she couldn't have the conversation.
She couldn't have the hard conversation.
Yeah.
And Dad's like, dude, girl, if he loves you, he will respect our culture and understand your responsibilities to our family.
Yeah.
He's not going to, and he doesn't, because I think in large part because she has not sat him down and explained, this is what being with me will look like. These are the obligations I have to my family.
I wonder, do we know she neurodivergent?
We don't know that. They've not said it. Now, some people have said that they did meet on an autism neurodivergence group chat.
Yeah.
She has not said thus far, to my knowledge, that I am neurodivergent, I'm on the spectrum, anything like that. So I don't want to paint her in that light.
I don't either. I'm just wondering, like, there seems to be some kind of communication issue here.
Yes.
Between them. And it's coming from her as much as him. That's why I'm wondering if something greater is going on here.
And it could very well be, but she has not sat him. It would be like, now, I'm older. I am not neurodivergent. I understand how the world works, but like, my husband never had to sit me down and go, I have an obligation to care for my child. Just so you know, if you're in this relationship, this is what that landscape looks like.
Right. Sure. Yeah.
He didn't have to do that because I understood that, but he didn't have to because I understood it. If I didn't, he would have had to say, this is what this will look like.
Sure.
She needs to do that with him very plainly and clearly.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if she realizes she has to do that.
That's part of the problem, I think.
Yeah. Like, I almost feel like Dad needs to step in and say, let me sit you two down and let me give you a little, background on our culture. Yeah.
And because Forrest is neurodivergent and on the autism spectrum, I think he doesn't see that nuance of that responsibility. And so someone needs to sit down and tell him that. So she's like, I don't want to be selfish. I know I need to support my family. Steve's happy to hear and see that. That's good. And he tells her she has to tell Forrest the real truth. And he knows what he's getting into. And Steve is right. Like, this is a dual thing. It's Forrest needs to understand his responsibility to Sheena's family if he wants to be in a relationship with Sheena.
Sure. Yeah.
And so he also tells her, so Sheena says in a talking head that Molly et al., the Molly contingent, want her to stop giving them money. But this is their culture. So she feels really stuck about it.
She's torn.
She's sort of torn between two lovers, but torn between two cultures. Back at Molly and Forrest's conversation, he understands her concerns. He says he has concerns, but he wants to be with Sheena, and he feels that she is the one, so he wants to propose. And Molly's like, oh, God.
Can I pick up something that happened with Molly that drove me a little crazy?
Sure. Most of Molly drives me a little crazy.
Molly's sitting at the table on a computer or something, right?
Yes.
Forrest comes downstairs And she goes, "Can you get me a drink?" Why wouldn't you just get up and get your own drink?
Because he's up already.
Maybe. It was weird to me.
I would say that to Todd before he sat down. If I was sitting down and he came downstairs, before you sit down, can you grab this for me?
Yeah, it just didn't feel like that. I feel like Forrest
waits on her.
I think we're getting a glimpse into Forrest's childhood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah, no.
It's not good. So at his statement that he wants to propose, Molly
also, let me just back up because this is how my brain works. Sorry.
I understand.
Also, this is her kid, not her partner.
Yeah.
That's why it felt a little weird to me. But anyway, go ahead.
He says he wants to propose. She looks like she just smelled a bad diaper on a baby. Look on her face. And she's like, before yesterday, just yesterday, you didn't know anything about Sheena's finances, the truth about her relationship with her family. These are huge lies. And they are about the person that she is, says Molly. I don't know if these are about her character or not. The one thing we do know in her character is she cannot have hard conversations.
Yeah.
And Molly says, look, because of your autism, and I thought she actually handled this really well. She said, because of your autism, you tend to see people in the best light possible. You trust what everybody is saying because for him, every word that comes out of his mouth is what he thinks and what he feels. He doesn't mince words, all of that.
Kyla talked about this in that real talk we did. Like,
right, about her son.
Yeah. Like if you have autism, you tend to take things at face value because you operate that way. Yeah. So I could totally see this.
And I thought she's like, look, I want to remind you because of this is how you look at the world. That's not how the world always is.
Sure.
So let me help you navigate.
Yeah.
This is one of the few times I'm like, I feel like Molly's doing this well.
Sure.
One of the few. And she wishes she could see people the way he does. But it could also open the door to him getting hurt because he doesn't necessarily see people's ill intentions or anything like that. And she knows that he loves her, but does he want to always worry, is this woman telling me the truth? A real valid question.
Yeah.
Again, like you said, if someone's not willing to have the hard conversation, you need to be willing to accept lies.
Because a lot of times, and this is, I kind of have a personal experience with this in my past.
Yes.
But and I also have a father who can't have hard conversations. And my father's done a lot of things against his will because he's trying to be a good husband or good father.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? So like sitting through ballet recitals when he really didn't want to be there. And guess what?
You could tell.
We knew it. Yeah. So like, for me, it would be, you are not going to be honest with yourself. And that worries me.
Yeah.
Because then you get into a situation where people resent each other. Yeah.
And Forrest is like, well, proposing is really important, but she has basically lied about everything. So that might give me some pause. And he cries in his talking head and says, imagining not having her in his life makes him really upset and it hurts, but he can't be with someone who constantly lies.
I will say too, like, I just want to acknowledge that's really hard for women to have hard conversations. And I want to acknowledge that I think there's a lot of cultural stuff happening here with her. Like, I don't think Molly was raised, or Molly, listen to me. Sheena was raised in a house where Sheena was able to say, no, I don't like what you're doing to me, or blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? That's just not culturally acceptable in a lot of places. So
this isn't super cut and dry. This isn't like Sheena's a bad person and all of this, but like we have some real relational challenges here that we need to confront before we get married and bring someone over on a K1.
But I do think this could work.
I think
they really love each other.
I do too.
And they're well matched.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. So now we go to the Sanctuary of Love, and I want to go to the Sanctuary of Love. This place looks awesome.
There's tubs.
Amy,
I'm in.
How do you feel about communal tubs? You're in your own tub though, but with a group. Because I know you're very picky about these things.
Yeah. Would I get into a communal tub?
Like this situation, you have your own tub, but you're with another group of people.
But somebody was in there before me? Because
at
it's
some
public?
point in the world, yes.
No, probably couldn't do it.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Could I bring my own cleaning supplies?
Sure.
Clean it out.
And refill it?
And if it's not, as long as it's not, porcelain bothers me. So it looked like it was kind of stone.
Yes.
I'd be okay with that.
interesting because the porcelain would make me feel better.
I know, because stone is porous, right? And things live in the pores. Right. I know.
Okay. It doesn't make any sense.
It's a feel thing.
I understand. So they're in these amazing bathtubs, and this is their last night in the province. And so Sheena and her sister took them to a kawa bath, which is what this is. There's herbs, perfume, hot water. If I could have
my tub there, I'd be.
This looks amazing.
In Lake Flynn.
I want to go to this place badly.
And if I had some wine, I could do it.
We'll just get a couple glasses of sangria and you'll
a little bit
plop you right in there. It'll be fun. Yep. And you'll be in a bathing suit too.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with the bathing suit.
Right, because your hoo-ha won't be touching the stone.
Yeah, I'm thinking
and
other
people's hoo-has don't touch the stone.
A Lumi gummy would help me get there as well. Okay.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So Sheena says it is hard to relax because of what her dad said. She needs to be honest with Forrest et al. About the obligations to her family. Dev wants to bring this bath back with him. I support that, Dev. And why don't we open one of these and we could do this?
Yeah, I would do it. Yeah. Remember the women on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City?
I was just thinking of that when they went in that tub thing, and Jen Shaw had a total breakdown, which was every scene of Jen Shaw.
No.
But I would like the tub looking over the vista and the sunset.
But those were porcelain tubs.
They were.
And they had like rust stains on them. I'm telling you, I am scarred by when we bought our house, our fixer-upper house.
Yeah.
We had a tub. It was our only tub. There was no shower in the house. And it had a huge rust stain on the bottom.
Okay.
And my mom put like a bath mat over it to try to hide it, but it fucked with me. Like I always knew it was there. I always felt like it was touching me. It really fucked with me. And I think ever since then, I've been freaked out by tubs.
Yeah. I don't like those bath mats because I feel like even with the suction cups, they never really suction. And I'm always afraid I'm going to go.
Well, I mean, I had no option. I was not touching.
I understand,
that
but
rust spot.
Those bath mats scare me.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just an issue. Could be a Chuck Pothast situation.
Oh, R.I.P.
R.I.P. So, okay. So Sheena knows we have this lying problem, but she doesn't know how to tell them about the family money situation. So Forrest and the family are leaving, and Sheena are leaving Sheena's house today. Dev and Sheena's sister. No, Dev and Sheena chit chat with the sister in the garden. And Molly is taking photos of their luxurious home. She is one to point out. This
always one to point out
that she just doesn't feel like she's gotten the full picture on. So she says it's also clear that this is not the right time to propose.
I do agree there.
I agree
straighten
with her.
This out, put the brakes on a little bit.
Yes, I agree. So now they're all sitting outside. There's this crazy ass storm happening around them.
Yes,
it's kind of dramatic. And Forrest thanks Steve for the blessing to propose, and he wishes them well. Steve brings up Sheena's money and their custom of a foreigner. This is how he said it. Is supposed to support their family. And Forrest is like, look, I always plan to support her. With what job, Forrest? I always plan to support her. And they have decided that their money will go into a shared account.
Okay.
What? Steve is like, what? That doesn't happen until you're married. Which I kind of agree with Steve on that one.
Yeah. I have so many problems with this because the conceit of all of this is that, I don't think I used that word right, is that this is Sheena's money.
Right. The truth is that it's Sheena's money.
The truth.
Yes.
Conceit, the truth, whatever.
Something.
I'm like Andrea Gibson. I know 5 words. But it is Sheena's money.
Yes.
Forrest has no fucking say, and neither does Molly, how Sheena uses her money. Likewise, Steve and Sheena right now have no fucking say how Forrest uses his money.
Agreed.
Let's just everybody get on the same fucking page here.
I agree. And Forrest is like, well, Sheena needs enough money for the visa. Forrest, I don't know if you've watched the 17,000 seasons of 90 Day Fiance, but it is incumbent upon the petitioner. American, the petitioner for said visa, to pay for said visa.
Yeah. You are correct, Amanda.
He wants to be sure that Sheena has enough money for the visa because he doesn't have anything. And Steve says now that Forrest doesn't have access to their money. So now he can't ask for the money, but he doesn't have access. So it's like, you can't have access to it, but you can't ask for it until you have access to it.
Yeah.
And Molly thinks this is interesting, that Forrest can't have access to the account because of Steve. No, Molly, he shouldn't have access to the account because they're not married.
Molly sits there with her full chest on camera and says that basically says that Sheena's parents are too controlling.
Yes. And that Steve doesn't have a right to this money, but she and Forrest
do. Talk about no fucking self-awareness.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. And what Molly thinks is that Forrest needs to monitor the account because of Sheena's lies.
Nope.
I
can't even tell you what I would do to somebody who tried to monitor my accounts.
No. Molly also explains that this is where Sheena's chronic lying is the problem, not the control of anybody else. Sheena says, look, they can trust her now. She'll tell Forrest how much money she saves every week. And Forrest is like, great, send me a screenshot and we're good. Okay.
This just feels gross.
It feels
There's
so
something
gross.
that feels so gross about these and I'm using quotes here, like I'm just saying how it like these Americans, right?
Yes.
Being like, we're gonna go to this country and bring this person here, but they have to pay for it.
Yeah.
It's like weird.
It's very weird.
We're paying for it.
Right.
Whatever you're putting into the pot, I'm also putting into a pot.
If we decide as a family that we want Forrest and Sheena to be together, how do we as a family make that happen? And everybody can have a say and figure it out. But this is not great.
It feels gross.
So Molly, as you just said, with her full chest out, says, this is ridiculous. Why does her dad have so much control over a 40-year-old woman?
Wow.
Molly.
Wow.
Molly.
Wow.
I need you to go to the closest restroom, bathroom, water closet, toilet, whatever we call it. I need you to find the closest mirror.
You can even do a vanity smurf and just look in the nearest lake
at
yourself.
But you need to look at yourself for a moment. Vanity smurf. I appreciate that.
I loved the Smurfs.
Me too. I was really into the Smurfs.
Oh, God. I was so into them.
I was also really into the Snorks.
Snorks did not get me as much.
I love the Snorks. Todd doesn't believe the Snorks exist, despite my showing him that they do. He does not believe the Snorks were real.
The Smurfs, I love them, but I know they aren't real.
He doesn't believe the TV show existed, the Snorks.
Oh, I thought you meant that Snorks are actually real.
No. He doesn't believe the TV show existed.
It existed.
I've showed him videos of it.
It existed.
That's not a thing.
I was also big Magical Garden girly.
I never watched that.
And I loved My Little Pony. Strawberry Shortcake was another good one.
I was a little too old for that. This is where our 4 years makes a difference.
But Smurfs, man.
I love the Smurfs.
Yes.
Real into the Smurfs. Okay, so Molly is being a total hypocrite here. And she's concerned about Forrest being taken advantage of by Steve. I think Steve should be worried about Sheena being taken advantage of by Molly. And after leaving, they stop at this gorgeous view of sunset to take photos. Molly asks Sheena to take her to the fruit stand so she can harass her alone. Forrest and Dev have a chat, and Forrest says he's been confused about trusting Sheena, and Dev says he asks the simple questions and she doesn't give a simple answer. That's it.
Yeah.
One thing my father always said, and I believe this to be true, the truth is never complicated.
Yeah. I mean, it's a true crime thing.
Yeah. The truth is not complicated.
The more detail you go into, you're probably lying.
And Forrest says that Molly doesn't think he knows Sheena well enough to propose. And Dev says if they rush it, things will get worse, but he doesn't know. And Forrest says he loves her so much. And Dev asks if he's ready. And he says, yeah. He says, well, then you better have a plan to be ready. Like, get to it.
Yeah.
Forrest then says in a talking head, Dev is perplexing. And his wisdom can be confusing.
And you see Dev just like staring off into the distance.
I want an entire show of Dev. I want to know everything about Dev.
I need to know what was Dev doing in that bathtub behind Molly, because
it
was upright. I don't know what was happening there.
How did Dev come upon these people? Why did he love them? I want to know everything about Dev.
We need to rescue him.
Yes. But Forrest says he also knows that Dev is wise. And Forrest is questioning Steve, not letting him have access to their account. He doesn't know if he can propose if he can't trust her. No, Forrest, honey, if you feel like you can't trust her, do not propose to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's where we leave them.
All right, Laura and Birkan. So they get home and she's like, I have doubts and questions and I hate surprises.
So this is going well.
Okay. She talks about her defense mechanism as self-protection. She says she learned from her past that she needs to protect herself. So now we get a little more background on her. Mm-hmm. She says she got married when she was 21. She was married for 6 years. And then he left her for another woman and cleaned out their bank account.
Sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it, Amy?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Although we didn't have anything in that bank account.
Right. But if you had, he would have. Or he would have spent all the money.
100. Yeah. We didn't have anything in the bank account because he had spent all the money.
Right.
So she says that really skewed how she sees men. Mm-hmm. And Birkin tells her, look, if you try to control me or my actions, it's just going to make things worse.
Women's don't control Birkin.
No. Mm-mm. He says, I will try to be perfect for you and you can count on me, but don't try to change me. Now we get a Franken edit. I don't know if you picked this up, but I need everybody to listen.
Okay.
Because his voice is one way, and then for 2 words it changes, and then it goes back. It's a Franken edit. So he says, I will do my best to stop gambling because I love you.
Oh, interesting.
So something else is in there. Or it could be sometimes they do that if like the mic was making noise and they couldn't pick it up or something. Yeah. The next day they are on a boat ride that he arranged. And he says, I had a boat like this, but it was paper boats. And she says,
such a
he's
fucking
such
scammer.
A tool.
What are we doing?
Oh my God. She's like, I'm torn on how to handle this. I can never stay mad at him though, because he's taking me for a boat ride on the Aegean Sea. And it's wild and it's wonderful. And this is perfect. I'm like, girl, stop falling into your romance books and think with your head.
Laura, if you want, enjoy the romance, enjoy the shit out of the romance of this, but also know that when you leave Turkey, you're done.
You're done. Yep. So she tells the camera, I don't know how he afforded this. And he's with her in the confessional. He's like, I just gambled. Just be happy. Go with the flow. It's fine. Everything's fine. He's like, he is just a living embodiment of that meme. Everything's fine with everything on fire behind the dog.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So he thanks her for being with him. And he says, before I met you, my life was a fucking nightmare. I had an injury. I almost slipped into Florian there. I had an injury.
You were so close.
And I couldn't play soccer anymore. And a month later, my first love dumped me over a text. And he said, I was in the hospital. I was all alone. And then I met you. And he says, I am a complicated man and you understand me. And that is what makes you special. And just like Amy Archer, I would fall for this bullshit too. Mm-hmm. Laura's like, oh God, I'm saving him. It's working.
Right. Oh, girl.
She tells the camera, hearing that I brought him out of his darkness and I'm helping him makes me feel alive and makes me understand him more. And now he has roses. And I wrote, this is grade A love bombing. And she can't see it. And it's frustrating. And that's where we leave them.
Oh my God. This woman, she should be smarter than this.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Okay. Jovon and Annalin.
Okay.
So they arrive in Manila and she's excited. Mm-hmm. And she's like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think of my, this is Manila. This is like a happening spot. And he's like, too busy. Too many people here. He is such a wet blanket.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy. Last night we were watching Love is Blind and I was, I referred to Kevin as that dusty ass asshole.
Yes. Yes.
And Tom's like, look at you using the slang properly.
Look at us saying dusty.
Jovon, also a dusty ass.
I agree.
Motherfucker. I hate this guy.
Annalin says her mother and Jovon have had a decent relationship online, but she's concerned that they fight all the time and it took him so long. Or she's concerned, mom is concerned that they fight all the time and that it took so long for Jovon to get here.
All valid concerns.
Yeah. Mom lives next door, Annalin says, and we are best friends. So this needs to work. Mm-hmm. So he says, everyone is staring at me. I'm tall. I'm African-American. And I'm like a T-Rex walking across the parking lot.
It is. I've had this experience. It is awkward where you are standing out so much against everybody else in the room. Yeah. It can feel very awkward.
Yeah. So he says, for the last 5 years, I've been sending Annalin at least $600 a month. Mm-hmm. $600 a month is not like he's acting like he's sending her $6,000 a month.
Right. Now,
it's a lot for him.
It's a lot for him, but it's not an insane amount of money.
But let's get some perspective here.
And the money goes differently in the Philippines.
Yep. Right, exactly. So I think he wanted to see her living in poverty.
I'm going to Google how much the average rent is in the Philippines. She has a 2-bedroom place?
I think so.
Okay. 2-bedroom apartment rent in Manila.
In Manila, yeah. And then we need it translated to American dollars.
How much is the average rent varies significantly depending on neighborhood, type of accommodation, etc. The average monthly rent for an apartment in the city hovers around $28.50 PHP, which I guess is their currency. I don't know what that stands for. Approximately $500.
US? Okay. All right. So she's not taking all these trips on his dime.
No.
He's
probably paying for her apartment.
Yeah. So he says, seeing my wife's house for the first time, I'm surprised how big it is. It's one of the biggest houses on the block. And I do have a note here that we have a cute cat alert. We do see a cat.
I did see the cute cat.
She has a curio cabinet with travel photos. And he's like, I just see dollar signs everywhere. This is where my money's going. I'm feeling taken advantage of. I need to know what Dave Ramsey says about this. Like, what do I need to do about my wife, my woman, trying to take all my money?
What does the red pill manosphere tell me I need to do now?
She needs to downgrade. Mom shows up. They embrace. Mom seems really nice to him. She's holding his hand. She's wiping his sweat. And they do a group hug. And that's where we leave them. We got a little bit of each couple here.
Yeah. We got big Sheena and we got big of my couples. You got a lot of smatterings of your couples.
Stig and Aviva, it's been a minute. I forgot they were even on the show.
I did too, because you know what? She's one of the most boring people we've ever had on 90 Day Fiance.
He's hot.
He's hot, but she is boring.
Agreed. So they're on a golf cart and she's on her phone. He's like, oh, are you texting somebody again? He does what I do. If Timmy rarely picks up his phone if we're watching a show, but if he does, like I've told you, I pause the show and I say, everything okay?
Such a teacher.
But he'll do that to me too, kind of like if I'm on my phone, like if I grab it and he'll be like, everything okay? Like, no, just the girls texting or something like that. So
right.
So he's, Stig is us. I am Stig. She tells the camera, last night he was very upset with me. So it's only been a day.
Wow. Wow.
This is their last day in San Pedro, and I couldn't figure out what they were saying. Is it called Secret Beach?
I couldn't tell.
And then I was like, oh my God, is this what Secrets in Ocean City, Maryland is based off of? Because they do have the tables and stuff out in the water.
They do. If so, it's a poorly executed, very poorly executed imitation.
Because you kind of need the San Pedro of it all.
Right.
And not
Ocean City, Maryland ain't it.
Not the intercoastal, right? Like,
and not the janky ass arcades right next to you. Not the same.
So she says she wants to be engaged and pregnant by the end of this trip. They're at one of these picnic tables, which picnic table in the water at Secrets Ocean City, Maryland, when you're floating in a tube, fine. Okay. Standing in the water, not paying constant attention to what is swarming around my legs. No, I
don't think I could do that either.
Like I need to be looking down and
not
making sure. Yeah, making sure there's not like a shark,
an eel about to eat my face or something.
So he asks if she was texting other men.
Are there eels in the ocean? I don't know, but I'm very afraid of eels.
No idea. And she's like, no. And he apologizes for overreacting and she accepts and apologizes. So they're good, right? But now he says, well, we're not using protection here. So what if you're pregnant? Maybe we need to start using protection.
Too late. That ship has sailed, folks, because I think your first night you fucked like 3 times. This is like Catastrophe when he goes, how did we get pregnant? She said, well, we had sex 25 times and used a condom twice. Like,
yes.
What do you think happened?
Yes. Amanda, why does this is so weird. Why does Aviva look kind of blurry and pixelated at all times and he's crystal clear?
There's something odd about her face that she looks just a little off.
Like, I don't know if the camera's blurry just on her.
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about. They don't appear to be being seen by the same camera.
He's in high def and she's in low def.
He's in 4K high def and she's channel 48 in 1982.
So they're on their way to Placentia to meet up with Aunt Spring.
Yes! I was waiting for Aunt Spring to come back with that big ponytail.
Oh, he's like, okay, so this is the same aunt who accused me of hooking up with Vicky and hates men from Belize. Great. Yeah, can't wait to meet her.
Possibly wrong.
So he jokes and starts singing, "Can I marry your auntie?" Like, you know, he's
razzing
your auntie? Her. Can I breed her? Now she rolls out, "You've not told me you love me yet." Why are we talking about this on the way to go see Aunt Spring?
And why are you trying to have a baby with someone who hasn't told you they love you yet?
Yeah, he says, "I'm waiting for the right time."
But the right time has happened 17 times for me to stick my pee in your V unprotected.
Is the right time going to be when that baby's flying out of her vagina?
This will be like, I mean, we watched a lot of after school specials and Lifetime movies in our day, right? There's always the
Let's
story.
Not forget that after school special where Rob Lowe names his child Wolf. What was it?
It's terrible, whatever it is.
Like Wolfgang or something. Anyway, go on.
We've seen the trope of somebody giving birth to somebody, and that's the thing that makes the man say, "I love you," and all of this.
Sure.
That's an after school special. Aviva, this is your life.
Yeah, she needs to watch the 1991 hit For Keeps.
Yes.
If she wants to know what it's really like to have a teenage pregnancy.
I was so obsessed with that movie.
I was obsessed with it too.
I loved that movie.
Yeah. So he says, "I'm just, waiting for the right time." So she says, "Will you know by the end of the trip?" So let's recap what we have going on here. Okay,
let's go.
Lisa needs to reveal a whole second life by the end of her trip.
Yes.
Emma needs a proposal by the end of her trip.
Yes.
Okay. Rick needs to roll out his whole cheating plan by the end of his trip.
Yes.
Aviva needs a proposal, and "I love you" and a baby by the end of her trip.
Yes.
So we're keeping all our expectations, pretty even here.
Forrest needs full access to Sheena's bank account by the end of this trip.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything. There's a lot of expectations.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. So they get there and Aunt Spring is already half in the bag. And this woman. This is her niece's restaurant, and she talks about being married for 20 years, and she says she hasn't been back in the 2 years since she left her husband. And Stig's like, "How is it coming back?" And she's like, "I wish I could be here, but I can't right now." So then Aunt Spring says, excuse me, "So how's it going so far between you two?" And Stig's like, "I think it's going fine." Aunt Spring says, "Is this a vacation bang?"
I love this woman.
There's not another Aviva showing up next week to take her place, right? Like, you're not just running train on white chicks here, right? Like, it's so fucking rude.
This woman is such an asshole, but I love her.
God. I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's coming up, so I don't want to spoil it, but on this second drop of Love is Blind,
okay,
Alex meets somebody's father.
Okay.
This father, okay, he's got his own problems, but he gives a master class in how to drill somebody.
Okay.
I was like glued to my seat. I was like, this is how you do it.
Right.
And then we find out he's a lawyer. So it makes total sense. But he's like, boom, 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 boom. Timmy and I watched it together last night. I was like, oh my God, this is how I want you to question our daughter's boyfriends.
That's probably.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
It's probably how my best friend John's father once drilled my second husband. And the look on his face was like,
yeah, it's wild. Yeah. So Aunt Spring wants a private conversation. So she pulls Stig aside and she's like, "Is this you?" And she whips her phone out. We can't see what they're looking at, but he goes, "Oh." That's where we leave them.
Amy, do you think Stig is a fuckboy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even I can identify Stig is a fuckboy. Yes.
Stig is a total fuckboy. Yes.
Do you want to end us with Lisa and Daniel?
Let's go, girl.
End us all.
So it is the day after the meetup with Daniel's version of the goofballs. And we're at a pool.
Yes.
Nice little pool with this hotel. I still don't understand why we are not staying at the Legos Travel Inn.
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Missed
I thought that was Matt Sharp owned.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we here? But
missed opportunity.
Lisa says when they got back last night, Daniel watched soccer and slept on the couch and they didn't talk. That's not a good sign.
Nope.
And she's processing that he had lied to his friends. And she has 3 weeks to figure out if they are going to get married. She also would like us to know she is not going to be used or be a sugar mama. Lisa,
you don't have anything.
There's no sugar for you to be a mama of.
There's no sugar.
You have no sugar.
God, Jesus.
You owe sugar to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Jesus, Lord.
Jesus, Mary, Lord. So even though his friends told her to trust him, he lied to her. And so she's struggling. This woman is a fucking brain trust over here.
I know.
Jesus
it's
Christ.
Bad.
And Lisa knows what this other woman said. And she doesn't understand why he's lying. So between that, his reaction to her wig, and his friends, she's not sure if he loves her or does he just want her for the visa. Lisa, you are a fucking moron.
She's an idiot.
Oh my God.
Again, there's a few people in your life that you don't want to go, ooh. 911 operator.
Yes.
Doctor.
Yes.
But also your significant other. You don't want them to ever go to you, ooh. Like you've done something wrong.
Particularly not when you're trying to look cute. Now, it's one thing, Lisa, if you had, a bad case of the COVIDs and you're looking like shit and you walk into the room and Daniel goes, ugh, girl, you're not looking good.
Sure.
That's different.
Yeah.
This, you came out thinking you're cute and he went, ugh.
Yeah.
Like,
I would add to that list, you also don't want your dentist to go, ugh.
I don't feel like you want any medical professional.
True. Yeah.
In any,
let's just, yep. Yeah.
Any medical professional to ever go, ugh.
And the 911 operator.
And the 911 operator. That's very clear. If whatever you're telling the 911 operator is bad enough to get a reaction out of them. And I've heard some people be like, I came in and my boyfriend's head was on the desk. And they'll be like, okay, well, ma'am, where are you? Like, right. Them, right?
Right.
But they go, ooh, that's not good.
No, it'd be like, my boyfriend's decapitated and his head's laying on the desk. Okay, is he breathing? No, he's not breathing.
Have you tried CPR? Yes, and every time I push on his chest, the blood spurts out of his neck. That's bad, right?
Oh, God.
Girl, you need to watch more ER. If this is a question, you need to watch more ER. So, Daniel finds her out by the pool and says he missed her and kisses her. And he asks how she's feeling about last night. And she's like, I'm confused because I think there's more to the story than you're telling me.
And she's wearing a full swim dress and I can appreciate it.
No, actually, it is a bathing suit with a matching skirt.
Okay, I appreciate it.
I bought one similar for my cruise.
You did, and it's very cute.
I came yesterday, and it's really cute. And I put it on, and I showed Todd, and he's like, "Ooh, I like it." It was real boobalicious, so he's into it. And then I'm like, "And look, it's a skirt." And he was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah. Yep.
Men are so amazed by just the tiniest little things.
Yeah.
So he says, "Like, I invited you. Why are you doubting me?" Oh, because anybody who's ever invited anybody somewhere is not lying.
Sure.
And she asks about this other white woman that he's messaged. And he told her, look, I've been talking to other Americans, but
I can't keep all these white women straight.
There's a lot of white women here, girl. I don't know what you want from me. I have a spreadsheet. Do you want to see it?
And Daniel, I'm here to say you picked the wrong one.
You chose poorly, sir. Yeah. I don't know who this other white woman is, but I'm telling you right now, you chose poorly. I'm sure
she has a few sugar packets somewhere. This lady has nothing.
This woman has 5 exes, one of whom is still a growing concern, and she's been a lesbian for 21 years and has lied to you and is broke.
Yes.
And has a bad wig.
Yes.
It's not good. And he says, look, I can't remember everyone I'm talking to. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And she calls him on his bullshit because the night before he did remember.
Yeah.
Daniel.
She's getting very frustrated because he's acting like, what are you talking about? But then sometimes he's like, oh no, she was nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
He is straight up gaslighting her in real time, which is why she feels very confused. I don't
this
like
is
Lisa.
Roger Thorpe Holly gaslighting from Guiding Light.
Yeah. This is masterclass in gaslighting. Yeah. And that's why you're upset, Lisa.
This is Stefano DiMera gaslighting.
Yes, that's true. Okay. And so, okay. She sent him the screenshots from this woman. And she doesn't have them anymore. Girl, never delete your evidence.
Never. Listen. The cloud always remembers. Find it in the cloud somewhere.
It's somewhere.
It's there.
It's somewhere. And he doesn't believe her. So she says, I'm going to message this woman right now. Daniel looks a little nervous, but he's still playing the game. He's like, I don't know that woman. I need proof that I know her. And he looks at her profile and says, look, I don't know her. Lisa says in her talking head, last night he confirmed that he spoke to someone and now doesn't seem like he knows anything. And he says he can't admit to what he didn't do, he says.
He was hoping
word
she
salad
forgot
of
about
this.
That. Yeah.
The word salad of this.
Yeah. It's just blah, 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 blah. Round and round.
So Lisa writes this woman.
Round and round. Sorry.
Oh, wow. I haven't thought about that song in a long time.
You
know what song I had stuck in my head the other day? Laura Branigan's Self-Control.
Oh, wow. That's a blast from the past.
That was a blast from the past. I like that song. So, okay. So he can't admit to what he didn't do. She writes the woman. Lisa says she came here to be with him, but she wants answers. So now we see Lisa sobbing as she walks to the room. And Daniel's trying to plan what to do next by the pool.
Daniel's like, I got to call Michael and I need to learn from Michael.
Where's
Michael made it?
Michael did make it. Now, Daniel, I don't know how to tell you this. You're going to have a cake shoved in your face. You're going to have some woman literally pry the bumper off of your car, but you'll get to America.
Yeah.
At some point. Oh my God. Lisa says she feels like she's being gaslighted because you are, girl. And she doesn't get why he just can't admit it versus saying he doesn't remember now. And she says, this is what a narcissist does. And I'm freaked out.
Yeah.
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 Lisa, you know this is wrong. Leave.
Yeah.
And this is making her insane with anxiety. And she says, look, I have some secrets, but they're in my past, not the present. Honey, you're still married.
Yeah.
And she thinks Daniel has more secrets in the present than she does. Well, you're married. So that's a really big secret.
This is splitting hairs right now.
It really is. And Lisa's worried now that this woman will share more. And is she the ticket to what he's hiding? Girl, go home.
Go home.
Go home.
If you can afford to go home, go home.
Go home. I guarantee you Faith will find you the $250 ticket change fee to get you home.
Agree.
Luna or whatever her name is will find the money.
Yep.
We will get you home.
Yeah.
So she
don't pull a Xena though and have a GoFundMe to try to get home from your sex touring.
No. Speaking of GoFundMes, did you see that James Vanderbeek's family has a GoFundMe?
Yeah.
To pay for his medical care. Fucking America. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I guess, I'm confused because he's in SAG and SAG does pay. You have a good healthcare plan through SAG.
But maybe not good enough.
Well, nothing. Yeah. Cancer bankrupts people in this country. It does. That's what it is. Yeah. Better not get sick.
Nope. That's the American plan. The American health plan. Don't get sick.
But here's all this processed food.
Right. Exactly. But we won't support a healthy lifestyle. No. But don't get sick.
Go on.
So she doesn't want to believe that there are others. She just wants him to be honest and show that he's telling the truth. And she's really regret deleting those screenshots. But I wanted to believe him. And now she's having a full-on breakdown.
Yeah.
And then we get a ding text message.
Oh, boy.
This woman, the other woman, also cannot find the screenshots. This is not looking good for anybody.
No.
And she says, I know I didn't make it up. I know what he sent me. He talked like he cared about me. And Lisa says she's deciding if she's going to marry him and she doesn't know him at all. And this woman is like, girl, you're crazy if you marry him. He is lying to your face. Lisa, I'm telling you not to marry this guy. Amy Archer's telling you not to marry this guy. I can come up with a dozen other podcasters that are telling you not to marry this guy. This random woman is telling you not to marry this guy. What do you need?
Your daughter's telling you. Yeah.
Your daughter, everybody on the planet is telling you not to marry this guy. What are you doing?
And maybe I need to bring in Bozak.
Oh.
Graham Psychic.
He might help.
The Warlock.
The Warlock. He knows stuff. Todd evoked the name of Bozak the other day with some level of seriousness. funny.
Wow.
Yeah. Lisa says, like, I know I'm naive. And I may be really dumb, but who bid on his random messages? Like,
wait, now I need to know, was Todd trying to put a spell on you with Bozak?
No, he was trying to like remember, and maybe we should bring Bozak in to do something for us.
Okay.
No, he wasn't trying to hurt me.
Bozak's dead.
I know Bozak's dead.
He dead now.
He dead now, and I don't really know how effective he was anyway, particularly after the exorcism.
Well, and then he was having sex parties at the golf course. We learned about
which he owned. Yes. This guy was very busy over there up in Scranton. So she said she might be a dummy. She might be the super dummy who was the one who bit on his message. Yeah. But how is she supposed to trust him? She says, You're not. He returns to the room. Lisa wants to show him what this woman wrote, and he asks to see the woman's photo again. And now magically he recognizes her. And he says he knows her, and he's like, I'm sorry, the photos were different. And
sure,
hand wavy. And he says, I do know her, but I haven't talked to her in a long time, particularly since, Lisa, you came in and changed my life. Why would I talk to her? Now he sweet bombs her.
Yeah.
It's not a love bombing. It's a sweet bombing. He says, look, I met this woman months ago. We wrote daily until things with Lisa got deeper and other conversations just faded away. And the producer asks why he lied. And he says, because I'm being caught.
I mean, that's probably the first honest thing he said.
I'm trying to date American women, dude. What do you want from me? I had to lie because I got caught.
100%. 100%.
And he sweet talks her more, apologizes. He sort of kisses her. He's doing the least amount of kissing he can get away with at this point. We did the tongue bath earlier, and now we've pulled back on that. Thank God for all of us.
He's grossed out.
And he tells her it is okay and just not to think about it again. And Lisa says she's reluctant to forgive Daniel, but I still have all these secrets too, which are more than this one lie. And maybe this is going to allow him to forgive me if I forgive him.
Okay.
Amy.
I know. Amy. And that's just going, like, they're just saying the same thing on and on and on and on.
It's amazing, though. Yeah. I love this story so much because it is peak 90 day.
Agree.
Peak 90 day.
Agree.
Okay.
Agree.
Next time on.
All right. Next time on, let's see. Forrest and Sheena seduction scene. No, thank you.
No,
thank you, Daddy. Annalin is pregnant. Also, no, thank you, Daddy.
Nope, not into that.
Elise with the new face is going to meet her boyfriend Joshua and Sydney. She says she has trust issues since her ex stole her identity, got a credit card in her name, and racked up debt to almost $500,000.
That would give me pause.
Rick is read for filth by Trisha's family. Yes, thank you.
That I want. Thank you, Daddy.
Muhammad calls Emma in a confessional and she meets up to him. I should say this is a still to come.
Yes.
So we're halfway.
Yeah,
which tells
which
me this 20 episodes.
Yep.
Michael, not Michael. Michael shows up in Turkey, and he and Birkan get into a fight, and Laura's kicked out of the apartment she's paying for.
Yay!
Forrest isn't going home with Molly and Dev. Elise causes a huge scene in a bar. And Lisa confesses her marriage to Daniel, and she is just sweating through that wig. And he says she's calling me a scammer. She scammed me, and we see her put her head down and cry in a bottle of wine.
I love it. I'm here for it.
I mean, good things to come.
Do you think Syed realizes that Emma meets up with Muhammad and dumps her, or do you think Laura goes home with Michael? I feel like those are the two most likely.
Yeah, let's talk about who we think is going to peace out here.
Definitely not Forrest and Sheena. That's going
definitely not Jovon and Annalin, because if she's pregnant, that's a whole storyline now.
That's a whole story. Lisa and Daniel are not piecing out yet.
And I think Aviva is pregnant, so there's that.
Yeah.
It could be Laura and Birkan, or Learkan, as I call them now.
Learkan, I like that. That's their couple name.
Or Emma and Zaid. I think you're right. I think it's one of those two couples.
I hope Laura goes home with Michael.
Rick and Trish.
It could be. Once the father was like, fuck no, you're not marrying my daughter. And then it's over.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of couples on this.
By the way, Facebook keeps serving up Rick to me as someone you might know.
Gross.
Repeatedly. Like daily, I'm getting him.
let me tell everybody what's coming up on Lomas Recap this week.
Please do.
Yesterday, if you have not joined our Patreon to listen to our Sister Wives rewatch, yesterday I dropped our season 6 episode 1 on the free feed. So you can listen to that and kind of get a taste for what we're doing over there if you want to join.
Cool.
Tomorrow is Timmy's birthday.
Yay.
And also the Single Life is going to drop. Also Love is Blind. We're having a problem with the screeners, but I think we're going to get them to work. So if everything goes as planned, that will be out on Wednesday, the next batch. And then you got the Vow on Thursday, you got a Real Talk on Friday, and you got the Traders on Saturday.
It's a big week here.
And then over on Murder She Watched, on the Murder Club Patreon, Kyla and I just recorded the Pam Smart case.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
The Dateline on that. And it was, I knew nothing about that case.
Okay.
Nothing. Like, where have I been?
I don't know.
But we had a real good conversation. I was like, oh my God, this is a case I could go down a rabbit hole with. Like, it's so fascinating. So there's that. And of course, we're doing Murdoch. And I think on the free feed, it's going to be I Love You Now Die, the Michelle Carter case.
Oh boy.
So
that is a hard one
there too. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Nope. I think that's
it. Follow us on all the things if you can, guys. Follow Amanda too. She's out there. And we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, and you can leave us a 5-star review that helps people find the show.
That would be great. Or share this episode with a friend.
Share this episode with a friend. If they like trash, we're over here peddling it
all day, every day.
All right. Thank you, Amanda. I mean, no Leo today.
No, he was here for our previous recording, and he's. I'm telling him. I keep telling him every day. You are on a pip, sir.
No, he's not taking it seriously.
Not taking it seriously.
No. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.